T-Pops on the beat.
Oluwa, give me your grace, grace, cause I know bad man want to shank my race, race, race. Baba, you try for my case, case, and I know one ever bring shame to your name, name, name. Oluwa, give me your grace, grace, cause I know bad man want to shank my race, race, race. Baba, you try for my kiss, kiss, and I know one ever bring shame to your name, 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 yeah.
So I say give me that, give me that, give me that. I no go ever put you to shame, shame, shame. Yeah. So I say give me that, give me that, give me that. I no go ever put you to shame, shame, shame.
I know that your hand is upon me. Make I no go play with my anointing. Cause you did cover me and you did protect me. Every day it's working. I know that your hand is upon me. Make I no go play with my anointing. Cause you did cover me and you did protect me. Every day, man, it's working. This is all I want from you. I need it. Fill me till I overflow. I need it. Fill me with your grace. Put me in a space where you guide my steps. Every day I need it. Yes, I need it. You know I need it. Can't do a thing without it. I need it. I said you know I need it. Oh. Cause I know bad man want to shunt my race, race, race. Baba, you try for my kiss, kiss, and I know one ever bring shame to your name, name, yeah.
Don't have my name on the day. I did try my best, but I'm failing. Lord, I need your grace, yeah. Lord, I'm needing more grace, Lord. Lord, I got your name on the day. I did try my best, but I'm failing. Lord, I need your grace, yeah. I'm needing more grace, Lord.
Oluwa, give me your grace, cause I know bad man want to shunt my race, race, race. Baba, you try for my kiss, kiss, and I know one ever bring shame to your name, name, yeah.
Yeah, so I say give me that, give me that, give me that. I no go ever put you to shame, shame, shame. Yeah, so I say give me that, give me that, give me that. I no go ever put you to shame, shame, shame. Yeah.
Mix Wonders Magic.
Day by day, I will follow your wish. I'll do what you say. I no send anybody. If they turn away me, I don't follow your wish. Don't care what people say. I no send anybody.
This love I found is so beautiful, and every day is sweeter than the day before. They can
as I'm breathing, I'm never ever turning away. Day by day, I will follow your wish. I'll do what you say. I no send anybody. If they turn away me, I go follow your wish. Don't care what people say. I no send anybody. Anybody. Day by day, I will follow your wish. Follow you. I'll do what you say. I no send anybody. If they turn away me, I go follow your wish. Don't care what people say. I no send anybody. This love I found is so beautiful, and every day is sweeter than the day before. They can try to take me away from you, Jesus. As long as I'm breathing, I'm never ever turning away. Day by day, I will follow your way. Follow your way. I'll do what you say. I no send anybody. If they turn away me, I go follow your ways. Don't care what people say. I no send anybody. Anybody. Day by day, I will follow your ways. Yeah. I'll do what you say. I no send anybody. If they turn away me, I go follow your ways. Don't care what you say. I no send anybody.
Certain lights in the sky.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing DJ Afraid and my homeboy, Limo.
Say you rescue the boy. Say you love me to pamper the boy. And if I fall anytime, you to lift me up, you to protect the boy. Say you rescue the boy. Say you love me to pamper the boy. And if I fall anytime, you to lift me up, you to protect the boy.
Your type of love, you the shock person. If not, what I go drum person, no, yeah. It is so good and it's so real and it's so free, yeah. Your type of love, you the shock person. If not, what I go drum person, no, yeah. It is so good and it's so real and it's for free, yeah. I know I don't deserve it. Your love is overwhelming, no. And it's a vibe, so your love, it was brand new. I know I don't deserve it. Your love is overwhelming, no. And it's a vibe, your love, it was brand new. Forgive my shortcomings. You know I hate these shortcomings, oh. I don't know why I do things I hate, oh. Forgive my shortcomings. You know I hate these shortcomings, oh. Cause the things I wanna do, I don't do them. I'm a mess. I don't know why you love me. I break your heart, but see the way that you love me. I know no it's another do way you love me. So I break your heart, but see the way that you love me. I know I don't deserve it. Your love is overwhelming, no. And it's a vibe, so your love it was brand new. I know I don't deserve it. Your love is overwhelming, no. And it's a vibe, your love it was brand new. So I said, do, do, do. I'm gonna do. I thank you and I bless you for your love. Na, 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 na. So I said, do. I'm gonna do. I thank you and I bless you for your love. Oh.
Say you rescue the boy.
Say you
Say
rescue
you love me to pamper the boy.
and you bumper.
And if I fall anytime, you to lift me up, you to protect the boy.
Oh, na, na.
Say you rescue the boy.
And you
Say
rescue.
you love me to pamper the boy.
Yes, you bumper.
And if I fall anytime, you to lift me up, you to protect the boy.
I'm a mess. I don't know why you love me. I break your heart, but see the way that you love me. I know no it's and I don't do way you love me. So I break your heart, but see the way that you love me. I know I don't deserve it. Your love is overwhelming, no. And it's a vibe, so your love it was brand new. I know like this, your love be the best brain, no. So I said, again, I thank you and I bless you for your love, oh. So I said, again, I thank you and I bless you for your love, oh. Operate.
Yes, sir. You already know. Worldwide. DJ Alpha and Limo Blade. Is that Jesus music? God loves you. Never forget that.
Mix Wonders Magic.
Eliminate lag and ping spikes in your gameplay with the best offer ever. Sub now to Quarter, 2 plus 1. Play 2 months without lag and get 1 more month for free. Feel the future of gaming with all new killer features.
Yo, chat, what up, chat? How you guys doing, man? Let's go. Drop some energies in the chat, gang. What's up? What's up?
But now I see. Oh yeah, yeah. Said I was bound, but now I'm free. Oh yeah, yeah. Said you took the chains off of my feet. And you showed me life so differently. You took the shackles away, away. Imagine me being free, trusting you totally. I said imagine me being free, trusting you. Set the whole world is sinking on Santa, and the people are lifting you high. Set the whole world is sinking on Santa, and the people are here. Help me sing Hosanna, 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 singing hallelujah, hallelujah. Help me sing Hosanna, 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 for what he's done, for what he's done. Hosanna.
1 time for my logo, my 10 over 10. Jesus be my logo. Can I hear in the man? Then I was found, I was free. Before I was blind, I was seen. Why would I give you my praise when you took all my shackles away? Imagine me being free, trusting you not totally. I said imagine me being free, trusting you totally. Got the whole world singing Hosanna, and the people he lifting you higher. Yeah. Got the whole world singing Hosanna, and the people are here.
All right, chat. How you guys doing, man? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. What's up? Good morning, everyone. What's up? How you guys doing? How's everybody doing, man? Daily, okay, consolidating here. Weekly, okay, open up. How you guys doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Give me a few minutes, yeah, for the top-down analysis. All right. Give me a few minutes. How was trip yesterday? Amazing, bro. Amazing, man. Amazing. All right, chat. Let's do the top down analysis here. You guys ready? Type ready in the chat if you guys ready for this day top down analysis. Type ready in the chat. Nice breakout. All right. So let's start with the monthly time frame here. So monthly time frame, we still have 10 days, right? We still have 10 days and 14 hours left for this candle to close. And as you can see, we pushed down, all right, after we create a high here, but I didn't break the previous candle high here. And as you can see, the monthly move already 3,000 pip, right? And if we drop down to the weekly time frame, we see some sort of market structure, right? Resistance here, your support is here. And then the weekly candle closed below the range. So we expect that this candle will drive down after it create a top wick, right? And I believe it create a top wick already here. And once this candle flip, there is a high chance that this candle will fill the wick on the left hand side like this on the weekly time frame, right? And weekly, I'm anticipating a little bit of steeper topic up here on the price before pushing down further. So because this is we need, this is the liquidity we need in order to you to push down further on the price, right? And on the weekly, we close below, and the daily time frame here we see some sort of consolidating in the price here right now, as you can see here. On the previous candles close no top wick, and this candle close respecting the support here, even though you close bearish, but you respect, right? You have support level right here. Didn't close below the range. Didn't close below like this. So if that happened, there is a high chance that the next candle will pop up or grab orders before driving down, because you need to see closure of the candle below the range and able for you to push down. If not, if this candle didn't close below, there is no chance that the next candle will push further down, right? And then as you can see, no closure below, is still will still in the range of the daily time frame here, consolidating on this zone, right? um I believe the 4 hour too is looks the same, right? Market structure here, you have resistance. We're in the resistance zone now. This is the support, and we're tapping the resistance once again here. So basically, we're creating some structure from the lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then creating some structure. Once you tap here, the resistance, you're probably gonna react and then push down further. So we're gonna look for our time frame on this. Once we tap this area on price, this 13239, once you react there, you're probably gonna push down further. But if the candle didn't react, there is a high chance that this candle will pop up to create some structure here, to retest here zone, and then pop up, and then before, that's the that's the top wick we need to push down further on price here on the 4 hour time frame, right? But right now I believe there is no we're stuck in the range, right? On the in the daily, and yeah, 30 minutes time frame here looks a little bit choppy on the price, because as you can see, we have market structure support here, your resistance is here, your breakout. Now we need to see some closure below, but closure above, enable for us to buy. But you have resistance up here. This is the resistance, this is the range, overall range already. So you feel the range. Now we're gonna wait for the market structure to be formed. I'm still bearish on the weekly, right? Because as you can see, the weekly time frame create a top wick, and I believe there is a high chance that this weekly time frame will drive down further after you create a top wick. But I don't think that this top wick is enough. But I want to see top wick above here before driving down to grab some orders up here. I believe there is some time that you're gonna retest the high here on the lower time frame, like 4 hour. You're gonna retest here before once you react on this zone, and probably that's the reaction zone. Yeah, for me, right, chat. So weekly is flipping. It's about to flip. The daily close bullish, right? Daily close bullish, respecting the resistance up here. So no buys yet on the price. So probably there's no volume on the candles yesterday, right? Because consolidating, let's see, 420 pip move right now. 200 we move only 280 pips. So yeah, but on the 4 hour time frame here is a little bit clean here. As you can see, we're stuck in the range here. Your support, your resistance. Once you close below the range like this, and the next candle will pop down towards to the downside here if we have enough volume to the market. But right now, I don't think that we will move today. But yeah, this is good for a clean range on the price. This is the clean range, yeah, on the price here. Once we see some sort of resistance here, we're good for selling down here because we're tapping the resistance on the left hand side, right? So yeah, we're gonna wait here for some resistance. So if you have any questions, you can now drop in the chat. This is my overall range, my support. Resistance is up here. So how many pip range? So we're 220 pip range, right? So in the 15 is gonna look clean because we're printing bullish up here towards to the resistance. But once you react here on the price, once you top this candle on the price here, once you top, then react here, and you probably see closure once again, and then go back in the range. Man, this is the trade to retest the low here because we know the fact that we are bearish on the higher time frame, like weekly time frame still bearish, the daily is bearish. As you can see, we flip, we re-break the previous candle low, and then now you're grabbing orders at the top before driving down, right, chat? So yeah, man, that's the top. Now we're gonna wait here to top resistance or you close above and then back in the range. So we're gonna take that trade. All right, shout out to 25 viewers. How are you, everybody? What's up? What's up? So like on this structure chart, as you can see, the daily is choppy, right? The 4 hours a little bit choppy. This is the time for you to practice your patience into the market. You don't need to get an impulse trade because there's no setup. The good setup is not happening, right? So you practice your patience now because the market is a little bit choppy, it's not clean. Then once the market is clean, now you're fear to enter, right? So now this is the time for you to practice your patience. Because not every time the market is always clean. Not every time the market has a lot of volume to the market. No. Sometimes the market needs to calm down a little bit before popping up towards to the upside, towards to the downside. So you need to check on that. You need to adapt. When the market's move, now you're getting fear, right? When the market's not it's not moving, now you're aggressive. So you need to have an advantage. When the market is moving, you need to be aggressive, right? When the market is not moving, you need to calm down too because you don't have any proper setup. So if you don't have proper setup, then you trade an impulse trade, probably you're gonna lose because you don't have the fact that you don't have volume to the market. You still do the trading, you still take some impulse trade, and then you lose. Then the emotion will hit you, man, right? So now if the market is not moving, now this is the time for you to practice your patience and discipline, right? Because as you can see, if the market is moving like this, like this kind of volume, man, this is the time for you to be aggressive because you know the fact that you have clean traffic towards to the left hand side here, right? So from there you're gonna take sell. Oh, I'm gonna take sell because I know there's a lot of volume. Yeah, take sell. You don't need to be fear. But if the market is not moving, right, from there you need to calm down because if you don't have setup, no need to pour some trades because patience is this and discipline is a skills, right? You need to practice that. You need to learn. It's all about practicing. And for me, I'm not taking any trades if I don't see any setup, right? But if I see setup, I'm gonna take the trades. Trading is all about you, and it's a matter of quality over the quantity. 'Chat, if you have any questions, you can drop. You can drop. It's like it hot. 30 minutes close. Oh, 1 hour close to 1 hour move 176 pip. 176 pip move. Very nice. It's better to win small profits than to lose your, yeah. It's better. Yeah, it's for me I'm just, I took 12 pips, 15 pips, right? Small wins, compound it. 30 minutes stop resistance here, react, but it's not reacting heavy. 32 pip move. Just join, coach. Can you explain why we put the support resistance at those areas? Thanks. Ilang pace sa Alpha Capital? 2 pace. There's 2 pace. Okay, just join, coach. Okay. Because we have as you can see, we have support here, but I'm probably gonna put my support here because you have overall range. It's called overall range, right? And once we close below the range here, now you have clean traffic here towards the left hand side. As you can see, this is the next support zone. So this is clean traffic popping down the candle, right? And the resistance is up I put here because of the 50 minutes time frame. You have market structure here, resistance here, you have resistance here too. And then this candle breakout, I cannot put any resistance here right now because I have clean traffic here. Any resistance form here, any resistance form good for selling down to retest the low, right? If that happen, if there is resistance now, I'm gonna put the resistance levels here like this, and I know that this candle will drive down to retest the low. That's it. Makes sense? Because this is clean traffic, clean candles. 126 pip. Yeah, WW. Now, in the higher time frame, we need to see some closure below the range here in the 4 hour on price. Because we have a sort of market structure here, you need to see closure below the range. Like this. Enable for you to take sells, more sells. no closure, there is that's gonna be tough for you to trade closure below, but we're gonna use 15 and 30 minutes. That's why, see that clean move, clean traffic. So coach, once the candle close above the resistance, we can possibly sure to take buys because on the left above side there's no clean traffic. Right now the buy is a little bit tough because this is the move already. This is the buying area already. So if you want to take buys here, right? If you want to take buys, we need to see some sort of market structure. Like we know that we move, right? This is the move already on buys here. We cannot take buy here because you have uh um uh choppy range here. This is the choppy range. As you can see, I'm not gonna touch anything here above, so I probably gonna play with this range. So if we want to take buy, we need to see some sort of market structure, like retracement first. So once this candle close like this, retracement like that, and then once we see support form, now you're good for buying up because you know that you have clean traffic on the left hand side, right? This is the tradable candle. So you need to understand the clean range, the clean candles enable for you to take trades, buy or sell. But you need to pay attention on the market structure. Where's the price gonna headed, right? And as we know, we have move on price here. As you can see, I'm still bearish, but we move here buys. This is buys. This is sell. That right now we're retesting the resistance. Enable for you to take buy, you need to see some sort of retracement and then support form to push up to retest the resistance zone once again. Right, you need to see like this, closure on price, support, and then popping up. That's it. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yep, you're welcome, bro. What's up? What's up? How you doing, bro? You good? 6 minutes for this candle to close. 6 minutes on this 15. Cha, by the way, make sure you like the stream, alright? Like the stream and subs to the channel. Shout out to 28 viewers. What's up? 5 minutes for candle to close. Wanna see some bearish form here. Good body like this. Closure. We're gonna see that this candle close. Three minutes for closure, ja. Let's see. 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 All right, 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes. If you're not aggressive with the trade, how do you plot and measure your SL position with trading view? What would be the best way to ponder how much to put stop loss in? So regarding on that, for example, we see this closure, right? And we want to see that top wick first because if this we're gonna trade this this candle, the stop loss should be up here, right? 47 or 50 pips. But for me, enable for me to manage a risk, so we want to see top wick before once you flip, that's the advantage, right? So probably we're gonna use the current candle stop like this. So now we have tight stop loss because if we this candle want to push down further, there's no business to go back up once again, right? So probably if this candle go back up, probably gonna hit the stops. But that's the probability already to manage the risk. So we're gonna use the current candle stops high here, and yeah, that's how you're gonna manage your stop loss. 1 minute 30 seconds. Let's see. Bottom wicks. If this candle has no bottom wick, probably gonna the next candle will, push up here, then consolidate once again. See bottom wicks here. Yep. $47. 47. Top wick. Once this candle push up like this, we're gonna take sell here. All right, so pay attention, chat. Pay attention. So once this candle flip, I'm gonna probably in on the trade. So sell limit here. All right, I'm taking sell here, chat. Taking sell here. So probably I'm gonna keep my stops up here on the structure high here. Taking sell. Full TPA below here. Let's see. Pushing. Probably pineapple is up here, chat. Once we top here, I'm gonna add one more position on price. The same stops. Let's see. Hey. Can we flip here? Can we flip? Flip, 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 flip. Can you flip now? Flip. All right, can you flip now? Don't want to flip. Don't want to flip. Don't want to flip. Don't want to flip. flip, push down. If you add pineapple up here, you're good. Yeah, this is we gonna take the entry here, right? But yeah, I didn't took the entry there. I took the flip. So this candle will pop down. That's the trade. 3 minutes for this candle to close. 3 minutes. All right, chat. Moving stops to break even here. Risk free already. All right, closing full right here at 20 pips, chat. W's in the chat, gang. 20 pips on the dot. 20 pips. 20 pips on the dot. 2020. If you got the trades here, you probably hold, right? You got 44 pips. And if you guys probably add some pineapples here, you're good. 43 pips. Man, W. 20 pips. Ah. 20 plus 20 pips. W's. We got something. Flip. What's that? 12.15. Wow, 12.15. All right. Damn. W's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. How many of you guys got the trades there, chat? Drop in the chat, man. Make sure you like the stream. Like the stream. This candle gonna be doji probably on the 30. Yeah, so they doji, no more, no sells yet. So for if you wanna take sells, probably we're gonna wait for candle close below here. But we got the sells already, right? So we're gonna wait for some candle to fall close here. But we got the trades already. We got the sell sells. It's not good. Not good for buy too. This is not good for buy. You have resistance here, resistance here. So yeah, that's the trade. 20 pip. 20 pip. You guys happy, chat? Happy, man. Happy. Too much pressure on buy right now. Too much pressure, but we cannot take buys here, chat, because the choppy range here, choppy here. So yeah, cannot do. That's the rate that we can anticipate the clean traffic towards to the downside. We took the 20 pips. Now we're gonna wait for some structure once again. We need to see close below here to take more trades now on the support. Ooh. Now we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Waiting. Waiting. So if you have any questions, you can drop in the chat. Drop in the chat, mans. If we don't have resistance here, man, they probably take buys on the impulse, but we have resistance here. So it's a little bit tough for buys. Even though we're still bullish on the price on 4 hour, we're heading to the upside. But anything can happen here. Anything, once you top here, anything can react here, reacted zone, reacted zone, reacted zone. So it's gonna be tough for buys because we move here. This is the move on the price. Massive move. Now no break of structure yet on the 4 hour time frame. So if you want to see break of structure here on the price and the price want to head up to the upside, now this is gonna be break of structure, but you need to see retest here. Once you see retest like this, and then the next candle pops up, yeah, it's probably the buys now to retest here, retest here, retest here. But no breakup structure yet in the price, especially in the 4 hour. So we're starting to create some sort of structure here on the price. So we're stuck in the range here, as you can see. Right? Now we're heading down, we fail. 4 hour trying to drive up here. Now this is the reaction zone next once again here. So yeah. It's gonna be become bullish now, confused on where the minor support resistance are now. So right now we're still no directions. Right now we don't have any direction. But for me, I'm pretty bearish still on the higher time frame, especially in the weekly and daily time frame. As you can see, the daily flip, right, and then re-break the previous candle low. So right now, this probably the daily candle here. You're gonna make some sort of tapping this area to grab some orders here, because you need to grab orders here minimum, right? Or you re-break. Once you re-break once again on the price like this, once you tap here, you re-break, now you flip. This is the liquidity grab to push down further on the price. So you need to adapt on that. You need to pay attention on where's the price gonna headed, right? So you once the price headed here, you cannot buy here right now. We cannot buy because this is the heavy reaction zone. As you can see on the price, we're still bearish on the daily. We're tapping the structure, the resistance here up here. If we react, push down, that's good. That's good news. And yeah, there's no break of structure yet on price here on the 4 hour time frame. We're stuck in the range. Once we see close above, you probably that's the break of structure. Once we see close above like this, and then push up. Now you cannot take buy because this is the breakup structure. Now you need to wait for some retest here. Once you see retest, now you're good for buying up. Once you see support form, once you see support, now you're good for popping up towards to the upside. That's how you anticipate the market structure, the candles, right? The 1 hour still in the range here. We're grabbing orders up here. As you can see, if I remove the levels, this is the overall structure, resistance, support. So once we're tapping the support, we're reacting, right? Tapping here, you're pushing up. Tapping resistance, you're pushing down. So you're stuck in the range. We're stuck in the range. We're still in the range here. Range 1. This is going to be range 1. The next one is range 2 here. So we want to see some, break of range. Once we see break range, now the direction is clear. You have clean traffic. Now you're good for trades. Now there's no directions yet. No directions. So no buenos, no buys. No buys. We cannot do anything here. Even though this candle pops up, man, we cannot do anything on the price. Even though this candle pops up like this, we cannot do anything here. This is not part of my strategy. No edge on this. So I'm probably gonna wait for. But I know now we're heading up. Right now, it's clear because we're heading up. We see that we have moved here in the past. We move. You retest the support. Now we're heading to the upside once again. Now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna wait for some new support form. We need to see clean traffic, right? We need to see because we know that if you tap the support here, you're good for buying up. Now we need to see support form. Now we see support, we're buying up. But we cannot buy here in the resistance. It's pretty tough. We need to see some support first and clean traffic enable for us to trade. But selling is good right now on this once we close below here because we have minor support level here on price. Now this, even though we have resistance here, this is a little bit tough to take sell because you have only short range. Let's say 46. I don't want to take that because we have structure here. So I want to see some close below the range because I know that I have clean more structure towards to the downside here. This is clean for me to take sells more. But we cannot take sells right now because we're heading up, right? And then the session trend is bullish. Okay? So now you need to learn how to know the session trend because there is different. This is the scenario. This is the logic of trading. So you need to understand where is the overall trend. So basically, overall trend is bearish, right? The overall trend is bearish. Higher time frame is bearish, 4 hours bearish. But if you're gonna look on the lower time frame like 50 minutes and then you know that you are in the session of London and then the London is pushing up towards to the upside. Now the trend is gonna be bullish because we know that the session they're pushing the price up, right? And then we have sort of the structure already. We know that okay, this is gonna be probably the direction for the day. So if we know that we're moving up, now we're gonna wait for some market structure. Once we see market structure, support and resistance, you're buying on the support, right? Once we see support, now we're good for buying up. That's the thing. And then for selling, you need to see some market structure like candle closure. Like this, for example, we're pushing up like this. And then once we see below like this, resistance, now you have resistance. And then I want to see now support form. So once we see support form and then the next candle fail to drive up close below the range, now I'm good for selling down because I know that I have market structure, resistance, support. The candle closed below the support. Now I'm good for selling down because I know that I have clean traffic on the left hand side here. So I'm taking sell because I know that's the advantage of clean traffic. Understanding the candles where the price is gonna headed. Make sense? This is too much, Sham. We're doing masterclass here. Masterclass. Now we know we're moving up. What we're gonna wait here is some support form. Obviously support form and it's good. But The daily candles, daily time frame is a little bit tough here. Consolidating here, anything can react here. What's the price of BTC? Wow, BTC is 105. So 105, it almost make a whole time high. So yeah, we will see all new all time high here on price. We're gonna see minimum this month all time high on the BTC. And man, the NAS 100 here is almost recover, making new all time high once again here. And then the US 32, interesting. The gold consolidating. But for today, we don't have any news, right? Yeah, we don't have any news for the day. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we don't have news. Thursday, we have news. Yeah, PMI. So this one will give us volume. Unemployment claims too is there. And on Friday, no news. Yeah, so the news is coming on Thursday. Good, good, good. For today, I don't know if the market will move, right? Because it's enable for us to take more trades, to be aggressive into the market. We need to see volume, right? We need to see news. Probably the news will give us volume. Then after the news will give us volume, more volume. But right now on the NY session, I don't know if the price gonna give us direction for today. I don't think so, but probably Wednesday. Wednesday, yeah. Probably Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday we'll go. We'll see some clear directions, because if the NY push up here on price, now you close above the range. You know that we're heading to the upside. That's the direction. And the weekly will looks like this. Orders, grabbing orders here. And yeah. But minimum here on the weekly, once we see the price are heading up to the upside, minimum here you will see reactions here and here. This is the reaction zone on the daily, yeah, on the weekly, yeah. Reaction zone because of this support here, the minor support in the past on the left hand side. And then the wicks here. So yeah, reaction zone here. But it's fine. We're good. We're having clean, clean traffic, right? Clean traffic, clean range. It's good to trade. Clean, pretty clean. Yeah, gang, subs to the channel. Make sure you like the stream. And if you have more questions, let me know. You can drop in the chat. 4 hours about to close in 7 minutes here. Four hours about to close. Bearish trend with bullish candle, no top wick, it will go down. Yeah, I don't know because here's the thing. Here's some scenario, right? If we don't, if the 4 hour top close without top wick, yeah, we probably see that candle go to the downside like this. But sometimes, if we have volume, right? If we have volume, sometimes the candle, even though close without topic, it's pushing up here, right? Especially if we see some tweets of Trump, like some news here, like Trump, something in with the China, like this, like that, with the tariff ish. We'll see that volume will pops up, right? No grabbing orders here, and then continue popping up. But right now, it's really, for me, it's really risky to trade without top wick. So no confirmations for buys. So we know we don't have range for buys, right? But it's really hard to trade the sell too because we know that we're heading towards to the upside. Now we're gonna probably, if you wanna take the trade, we're gonna probably gonna wait for resistance form, right? Once you see resistance, now you're good for selling down because this is your confirmation candle to take trades. We cannot take impulse trade on sales here. That is really risky because we know that we're heading towards to the upside. So we probably gonna wait for some candle to close resistance before entering a sell. So that's some scenario because if you're gonna learn that by watching the candles every single day. It's more on charting time because once you see that candle close, 4 hour close, no top wick but still pushing up, right? The meaning of that, we have more volume to the market, so it's really, you know um hard to predict if we this candle gonna create a bottom wick to push up or no, right? That's some scenario because sometimes, as you can see, this no top wick on the 15 on the price, but the price still pushing up here because we have a lot of volume, right? This one, as you can see, on the 4 hour, no top wick, didn't create bottom wick, push up. No bottom wick, didn't create the bottom wick, push up. There is bottom wick, no top wick. See that? No bottom wick, didn't create bottom wick, push up here. We're probably gonna happen on the same here, right? We never know, right? Nobody knows nothing, but we're here to adapt. We're here to wait for the setup. We're here to wait. We're here to adapt, and we're here to be patient. We got the trades, we got the sell already. I'm probably gonna stay more because I want to see some, market structure first before entering a sell. So yeah, if you have more questions, bro, drop it. Drop it's like it hot. 1 minute for closure. 30 seconds, no top wick on the 4. If you guys want to take sell on no top wick, be my guest, alright? But I'm not gonna take any position or no top wick. I'm not gonna buy, I'm not gonna sell. I'm gonna watch the candles move. If you wanna take sell, if you wanna take buys, be my guest. No top wick on the 4. Very nice. I see this yesterday. This candle, while we're in the boat, man, the candle's no top wick. The candle's no top wick. The candle's no bottom wick. The candle's closure no top wick. Now this is no top wick once again here. Interesting. 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 What's your bias, coach? My overall bias is bearish, right? My overall bias is bearish because the higher time frame is still bearish for me, but the daily now is flipping. It's pushing towards to the upside. But I'm looking for weekly top wick first, right? My overall bias is bearish, but the 4 hour now it's close bullish. But I wanna see, you know, close above the range here before entering a buys. Right? So for me, no buys yet on price. No buys for me. If I wanna take buy, I probably gonna wait for um sort of structure like this. I wanna see top once again here. Once I see support, once I see support like this, now I'm good for buying up. Or once I see topping the zone, now I'm good for buying up. Because this is the range 1, now we are in the range 2. So breakout, right? Retest and then push up. But we want to see some, support form to take buys. And for sells, right now, I want to see close below the range here for selling down, right? Below this structure. So this is your range 1 on sells. You want to see range 2 breakout. Once we see that, you're good for selling. Or some sort of like this scenario. Once you see close resistance, now support here. And the next candle close below the support. Now you're good for selling down to retest this low. That's some scenario. But for me, for buys, I want to see topping this purse or this to take buy, right? But for sell, I want to see close below the range to take sell. So that's the probability. All right. Well, we got the sells already, 20 pips. So yeah, probably gonna call it 4 hour no top. We got the sells here. I believe Jason will take some sells here. Right, bro? If you got the sells, congratulations. Wow, man. How much? 3,000? 2,000? Feels. I'm not believing in you, bro. I know you, man. I know you, bro. Chat, if you have any questions, you can drop in the chat. If you have questions. Oh. All right, for our flip now. For our flip. For our flip. Cha, you have any questions? No more questions? Oh. Cha, close. Bearish, but I don't like the closure of the 50. Probably gonna wait. Cha, for selling here, wait for some sort of like this. Now you have resistance form. Now this is gonna be your resistance. Good. For me, no sells yet, alright? You're probably gonna wait for probably bullish. This is gonna be some scenario, right? So bullish closure, and then once you see bearish, now you have support, resistance. You see bearish close. This is the clean traffic. Take sells here, and that's the probability. This is the tradable candle. All right. So yeah, man. So chat, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Right? Gonna see you guys tomorrow, man. My timer is up, so we got some sells here. Right, we got the sales 20 pips. Gonna see you guys tomorrow, man. I don't think that we're gonna move today, but yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Chat, love and wisdom. If you're gonna trade later on tonight, make sure you have stop loss and don't overtrade, don't over risk. Thank you, chat, for coming. See you guys tomorrow. Peace, peace. I'm out here.
Yes, I did. So I packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everybody want it, but it ain't that serious. That's that shit. So if you gon' do it just like this. Did you realize that you are a champion? You don't see just how wild the crowd is. You don't see just how fly my style is. I don't see why I need a stylist. When I shop so much, I can speak Italian. I don't know, I just want it better for my kids. And I ain't saying we was from the projects, but every time I wanna lay away or deposit, my dad'd say when you see clothes, close your eyelids. We was sorta like Will Smith and his son. In the movie, I ain't talking about the rich ones. Cause every summer, he'd get some brand new hairbrain scheme to get rich from. And I don't know what he did for dope, but he'd send me back to school with a new wardrobe. And I think he did when he packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everything I wanted, man, it seems so serious. That's that shit. So if you gon' do it just like this. Did you realize that you are a champion? When it feel like living's harder than dying. For me, giving up's way harder than trying. Lauryn Hill said her heart was in Zion. I wish her heart still was in rhyming. Cause who the kids gon' listen to? Huh? I guess me if it isn't you. Last week I paid a visit to the institute. They got the dropout, keeping kids in the school. I guess I clean up my act like Prince do. If not for the pleasure, at least for the principle. They got the CD, then got to see me drop gems like I dropped out a PE. They used to feel invisible. Now they know they invincible. Hey.